Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's RayD-TCG here, coming at you live with a little bit of a magnet combo guide here. So, for all of you who don't know, I've been playing pure magnets lately, and this deck has been doing exceptionally well for me, even better than the Fiendsmith variant. Although, I haven't quite gotten first place with this deck yet, it's still done me pretty well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what one card exactly, this Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum Plus Minus. I know that's a handful, but this card can do a lot. And, why don't we get straight into the guide? Okay, so what you're going to want to do with this card in hand, you are going to want to fulfill the summoning condition. So it doesn't even start a chain, it just sends 2 Magnet Warriors from deck, hand, field, or grave to summon itself from hand. And then you have Graveyard Trigger, Sigma Plus, effect, target Beta to summon itself out. Beta is going to add a level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior from deck to hand. So you're going to want to add the Sigma Plus, which will allow you to fusion summon from hand. So we're going to go ahead and activate, fusing these 2 off, getting into our Conduction Warrior Plasma Magnum, and it would behoove you to summon it in either one of these 3 zones. We'll discuss why later. But anyways, this is going to activate, allowing you to get a Magnet Quick Play. So we got this. We're going to then activate Magnet Bonding to use its effect to add a Magnet Warrior. So we're going to want to add this one, and this is because we can get the normal summon effect off of this Plasma Magnum, which includes, we're going to activate it right now, sending from deck to grave for cost, level 8 Magnet Warrior to normal summon. And so that does not use up our regular normal summon, so we can use the effect to get this out on the field. This will effect send a level 4 lower Magnet Warrior for cost. And what will happen now is it'll become the name of the one we send. You want to set this one because this is a really good extender and really good for follow-up on subsequent turns. So we'll send this, it'll become Omega Plus, and then we can special summon any of our Magnets Warrior or Magna Warriors from the grave with different names than the cards we control. We're going to get Sigma Minus. Sigma Minus is going to Foolish a Magna Warrior from deck to graveyard. We play the other 2 bricks because we play the Superconductive Battlebot. Now we can't get into it with just this one card in hand, but we can still get into it. You know, with normal hands we can get into it. This is just showing what one card can do. Anyways, next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to activate the effect of Omega Plus to non-target destroy a rock in hand or field, summon it, banish it when it leaves the field. So you're going to want to destroy this. Then this has a mandatory effect to add itself back to hand, so you've got follow-up for the subsequent turns. And now what you can do, a way to kind of get around this part right here, is instead of sending it to the grave as link material, you can turn it into XYZ material for Gallant Granite. So then it's no longer a monster on the field, so when you detach for cost, adding your rock monster, it'll go straight to the graveyard, allowing you to get follow-up for subsequent turns. How cool is that? So you're going to want to add your Researcher. Now, you can summon this if you control a rock monster, which obviously we do. So we'll summon that. And then this is just a little bonus. It doesn't always come into play. Of course, you're also going to want to have this in this zone, because we're going to link this off later. But you're going to activate the effect. Allow you to excavate the top 5 cards for if you get a rock monster that's not a tuner and is level 4 or lower, you can special summon it, put the rest on the bottom of the deck. So we'll go, that's not a rock, that's not a rock, that is a rock but we can't summon it, that's not a rock, and that's not a rock, so that's okay. We have 1 less end piece on our board, but for what we're getting here, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So what we're going to do next is we are going to link off into Cross Sheep. So we've got our Cross Sheep on here. That's going to be a little bit of extra extension that we've got. And then from the graveyard, we're going to fulfill another summoning condition. We're going to banish the Sigma Minus and the Sigma Plus, summon Telusion the Magna Warrior, and then Cross Sheep will trigger, allowing us to special summon a level 4 lower monster from the graveyard. So we'll get Beta again. Then we will synchro for 5 into the ever infamous Notoria Beast, and yeah, so basically what we got on this board, and it's And this is considered a suboptimal board by this deck standard, but what you have is you have an Naturia Beast, gives you infinite spell negates. This can either snatch, steal, or destroy a monster by targeting it if a card or effect is activated by your opponent. And since this is turning everything into Earth, this makes the snatch, steal effect live, so that can come pretty well in handy. Cross Sheep, I guess it's not ideal to keep this on the field, so if you have a way to link into like SP or link into another monster of a sort, that would be best. But Cross Sheep on its own is not a bad monster, especially because you can also trigger it during the subsequent turn. So say you tribute this off, especially your two Magnet Warriors that are banished, the Sigma Minus and the Sigma Plus. You can put one of them here, and then you can special summon from the graveyard. Again, you can special summon the Beta, get you another card, and it can even special summon on your opponent's turn. It can special summon another Magnet Warrior from the deck by tributing it for cost. So that's pretty neat. So this, assuming your opponent doesn't have out to Nat Beast or quick effect Snatch Steal, or things of that sort, or if they're playing a deck that specifically needs their stuff to not be Earth attribute, then we can set up our other Magna Warrior in the graveyard, which can help us get into the big boss monster and just kind of clear our opponent for game. And yep, so that's exactly what one card can do. And it can do more. Again, the excavation off of Researcher is kind of a gamble. So like there have been games where I'll hit Kawaki Miru Guardian, so it gives you an extra monster to get on field, or you get an extra body to link into SP. But for one card, I would say this is a pretty good board right here. Like you have, like without any further setup, one card can get you this. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good deck. And of course, when you get your starting hands, 5 cards, you can do so much more. But this is just the baseline. This is just the standard. And this is why I love this deck, because you can just because one card can get you a board like this, and a lot of decks kind of die to infinite spell negation. Some decks can survive through it, but not a whole lot of decks can. I've had matches where just like the opponent will just use their spells, and the Nat Beast just does its thing. It just holds the line. But anyways, y'all, that's it for this little combo guide. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like this. And if you want more of these types of combo guides, just let me know in the comment section. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.